got out of jail, I thought, with that one. He came good in the end, and the substitutions are good. How did you see it?
Yeah, I've got to say that was most probably our poorest performance of the season. We were just second to everything today. Newcastle didn't allow us to play. They were very good and came with good energy, and we just couldn't get out of the blocks. Struggled with our ball movement. Struggled. Yeah, and I suppose we hung in the game and stayed in the game, and as you said, pinched it at the end. It's football, isn't it? When you're on top in games, if you don't kill the other team off, they can always come back. It's happened to us a few times this year, and it's on the other foot this time. So happy to take 3 points, but very disappointed with the performance.
You're a little bit depleted as well. Obviously, Isaiah suspended. Steph Moore ill.
Yeah, he had a stomach bug illness, so couldn't keep any of his fluids down or food down. So he missed out. He travelled, but so he had to stay back in the hotel.
So just with the start, obviously Lachlan Brook and Hiroshi made a big difference. I thought when they come on, why didn't you start them?
You were just giving them more time to settle in, get their fitness. It's both of them hadn't played a lot of. Well, Hiroshi hasn't played a lot of football, so we want to make sure that he's there for the whole season, same as Lockie. And you saw the quality of Lockie when he came on. He was most probably our best player today. So, that's another 45 minutes each into them. So, as you said, next week I'll expect them to start.
But you're showing signs of a good team, because obviously you were well out of the match for a long, long time, and you came back to win it, and you've got a massive game on Friday night at home, where you can maybe put some daylight between Adelaide and Sydney. Yeah,
most definitely. It's going to be a tough game next week, a game that we always look forward to, playing against Sydney. They're a great team, have been a great team for a long time, so it's always good to put yourself up against teams like that. So, but we'll have to have a good look at this week. Have a look at what we didn't do. And improve, because if we play like that again next week against Sydney, I don't think they will allow us to hang into the game like happened tonight.
So what do you think it was? Why did you have that start?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the first 25 minutes was not great, and then it sort of went on. It was almost like we were the team that hadn't played for 5 weeks. They came out with a lot of energy, a lot of pressure. And we just struggled, and then we just had players that were making mistakes, weren't really looking for the ball, and it makes it difficult to play when unless you want everyone wants the ball. So we just struggled.
And just a 15-year-old kid taking a free kick, I thought, what's going on here? Obviously you know all about the kid. Why did he take the free kick in the first place?
Because that's all he does at training. He spends hours just kicking the ball at the goal from free kicks. So, he practices a lot, and that's what you get when you practice your craft as well as he has been doing. He normally goes in the other corner, though, so he surprised everyone.
So how did you discover this kid?
Yeah, look, he played with our youth side last year in the NPL. Ayrton found him playing at one of our local clubs, and we brought him into the program. And he's a raw talent, very young. He doesn't have, I suppose, the physical engines yet to play a lot of minutes, but he's explosive, and you saw that. If he keeps working hard and keeps his head down and listens and works on his game, he can go a long way, like a lot of our young players.
Who was his club before you picked him
up? Raiders. He was at Raiders, so that he'd been there for a few years. So I suppose we're fortunate that that our local clubs do some good work with their juniors.